Alright guys, so welcome back to episode 8 of our pump review series. Today was a pretty decent pump. I hit shoulders, or I hit delts and biceps. I've done like some form today, and I did traps as well. So I'm not gonna say that much about it. It was definitely a shorter lift, but the pump was still good regardless. As always, I started with my biceps first. Because I'm trying to get them bigger. Like, I know it's proportionate to my physique, but knowing the genetics I have in the sense that I have really long arms, I really do like to focus on filling out my arms as much as possible before I hit delts or traps or anything like that. Again, not because I think it's lacking, but rather just because I know how my structure is, so I know I would benefit from training biceps more. But it's the exact same thing I basically did on my last bicep day, where I started with preacher curls. Then I did a top set of, it was 6 reps, or 6 reps or maybe less, I don't even remember, but I know it was till failure. And then I did a drop set after that. So I really like to pick an exercise to like go heavy and do drop sets, especially if it's something like a preacher curl where I know it'll build my bicep better and give me a better looking peak. So of course, like I really put as much as I could into that. But then of course I followed it up with regular like cable curls. I did some concentration curls as well, but all of that stuff was more like 2 sets of 12 reps at, you know, like a moderate weight, more to get a pump than to like directly train it till failure. But regardless, of course, because I use so much different variation in my arm days, I still get a very nice pump at the end, and everything is still worked out. But besides that, for my shoulders, I did a dumbbell shoulder press today. And I usually never do that, but I want to work on my stability and actually being able to like go heavy on a shoulder press, because of course, like I think it's much more impressive to do like hundreds than to do like something on a machine, because the stability you require to do the motion and to do the exercise is definitely much more intense than just being on a machine. But I did that for my front delts, I guess you could say. And then I just did, again, regular side raises on the cable, and I set it at like a higher position so that I could get more tension throughout the exercise. I've like seen this on like a lot of like exercise science channels and stuff like that, but I can feel the difference in raising the cable a little bit more, so that you're constantly like in this flexion point rather than letting it reset when it goes down. But then for my rear delts, it was kind of a combination of like traps and rear delts, where I just did some regular barbell shrugs, and then I did some rear delt flies as well. And that's just really to get the squeeze in my like center mid back. But besides that, yesterday's pump really did like set me up for a good lift today, because I can already feel like the physique is looking more full and looking better than last week. But it's like hard to get the back to flex while doing the back double bicep. All right.